Have you ever wanted to slow your footage down to make it look like this? Well, you come to the right place, because in today's video, I'm going to show you how to slow things down in Final Cut Pro, even though you might not have shot it in slow-mo to begin with. One of the things that I really like about Final Cut Pro, except for the entire user interface and speed and stability of the program, is how you're doing speed ramps and slowing your clips down. If you're interested in learning how to do speed ramps, you can check out my Final Cut Pro course, because I cover everything that I know within that course. I'm going to drop a link in the description, but in today's video, we're going to cover the slowing down your clip part. When it comes to using slow-mo, I do think that you have to do it with finesse, and it shouldn't be applied to each and every single clip that you are taking, because slow-mo is an effect and should be treated as such. So the first clip that we're going to have a look at is actually shot in slow-mo, and let's just play it back so that you can see how it looks. Pretty good, right? Shot with the A1. And since I shot this in S-Log3, it's a very flat color profile. So we're just gonna throw on a LUT onto this. And I think I'm going to use my vlog LUT. Nice. So the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to mark the clip where I want it to be super slow. And I'm going to set the playhead, hit Shift B. And then the first part, we can play back it in real speed. So we're going to set that to ×4 because I think it was 100 FPS. We're going to drag down this gray area here, so that is not too dragged out. And now we are going to set this to slow 25%. And when we're playing this back now, you can see that is like it's chopping up the frames. Like it's not looking good at all. But I want to have it even slower. So we're going to set it to 10%. Let's see what happens. Okay, this just looks like the video is lagging. But there is a cool trick that you may or may not know that is called optical flow. So we're going to go up to this clock right here, and then we're going to scroll down to video quality, and we're going to choose not normal, not frame blending, but optical flow. I'm going to hit that, and then we're going to let Final Cut Pro do its thing, analyze for the optical flow. Let's see what happens when we play this back. Oh, ho, ho. That looks so freaking cool. And then here we're gonna mark and hit Shift B, speed things up again to fast ×4. And let's see what happens when we play this back now. Oh, that is sick. I love that. Being able to use slow motion and turn that into super slow motion is wicked. But you can't do this in every situation because it's all about where things are in the frame. And the reason that I chose to have Alex at one end or another is because if we were to have him like straight in front of me, you can see here, if I play this back, his feet are turning into some weird mush. And same here with the waves. But when he's like straight out with his feet, even the waves look good, everything looks good, but as soon as we have a different background introduced, it's going to turn into a mush. The next clip that I want to use is actually shot at 25 FPS, and the thing with this clip is that I don't want to slow everything down. I basically just want to slow down the hit, both, like right there into the floor with the barbell. So I'm going to mark the clip, set the playhead, hit Shift B, and then we're going to choose slow 10. Oh, that does not look good. But what happens if we apply the optical flow? Go to the clock, video quality, optical flow. Let Final Cut Pro do its magic, huh? And let's play it back and see what happens. Way up. Whoa, nice. And I mean, it looks good, but it is obvious that something is going on with the frame. The cool thing is that this gives you an option to extend the clip that you might not have enough of. And I think that is the key thing with optical flow, or use it as an effect. And another way that I've actually used this to create some cool effects was when I used it to create some cool Instagram reels where I slowed time down and made it look like everything was going super slow when I was shooting my Nerf guns and that kind of stuff. Another cool project where I actually used this feature was when we shot Rivals 3. And if you haven't seen that, I recommend you go and check it out because it was a super fun video to make. There's this scene where Oscar is kicking me onto a mattress, but so like masked out the mattress, as you can see here. But the entire scene is going very like fast, and we want to make sure that once I'm up in the air, I want to have a long air time just hanging there like whoa. So we're gonna go into the compound clip that I made, and then we're gonna scroll until I have a little bit of hang time somewhere around here, and then I'm gonna hit Shift B, and we're gonna go and choose slow 10%, and then we're gonna speed this up ×4. I'm just gonna grade this the Gypsy Danger LUT. It's actually a LUT I made for iPhone, but it looks good. So now we have it slowed down, and again you can see that it's like skipping frame by frame. It doesn't look good, like we wouldn't use that in video. But what happens if we choose optical flow on this and let Final Cut Pro do its thing? Oh, look at that. Whoa. So using this gave us that extra 1 second of airtime that we needed. But if you were to stay on this frame for too long, you can start to see all the things that is occurring, such as, you know, every other frame my boot is sort of like moving into position. Small different things that you'll notice the longer you keep this frame. But if you just keep it for a second, and then here again, speed things up, fast ×4. Perfect. That was all we needed. And there you go. That is how you slow time down using Final Cut Pro. And if you want to learn more about Final Cut Pro or dive deeper in how to edit and what I do to edit my videos, highly recommend you check out my Final Cut Pro course. Go and drop a link in the description. Don't forget to subscribe and like this video if you thought it was good. Can't wait to see you in the next one.